Yeah, I know, I look like shit right now, but the pandemic has taken us to a big fork in the road. We've been forked like pulled pork for about a year now, and a lot of us are going to have to implement a plan B. Or, as my 3-year-old niece in Spanish school would say, plano de bay. Given I have a hard time focusing on what's in front of me, I've set my sights a little further down the yellow brick Camino. The rest of my life? I'm already on to my next life. Screw the minutia and small details. I'm thinking big picture here. Big comeback. Hella big business. My good friends, I'm talking reincarnation right here in River City. Yep, when I'm reincarnated, there's no question as to which of God's glorious creatures I want on my new Facebook profile. I want to come back as a duck. Just think of how many likes I'll get. Wah! Ducks swim, ducks fly, and when I die again, they'll bury me on a bed of rice with orange sauce. And if I was a relatively decent duck this cosmic go-round, I might even get thrown a fortune cookie to peck at, before I'm plated as some lovebird's romantic dinner. Then, being literally a dead duck, I wouldn't care one way or another if gratuities were figured into the price of myself as an entree. Unfortunately, by the time they brought the dessert cart, my soul may have already jumped again, this time to a warthog or a jellyfish. Oh, and the couple about to enjoy my seared and sautéed former carcass? Screw their wine pairing. Heads up! Look out! Little help! Duck! Sure, as a duck, I could fly south for the winter. But why bother? Because I'd be cold-blooded and backstroking in the lake until it freezes over as brain-dead ice fishermen set up sea shanties in my hot tub. Cold tub. Whatever. I won't care. I've always got plenty of Cristal on hand and never bother with bathing suits. It's a duck's life after all. Waddling on the shore with your drunken duck buddies to play a round of duck, duck, goosed, which isn't easy to do with wings, but depending on how hot the goose was, you could always just go for the gold and use your beak. Wah! Trust me, as everyone in the Fall Kingdom knows, there's no bigger asshole than a goose's asshole. And after a good goose-goosing, as you meander with your duck buddy that you just met 5 seconds ago, and didn't realize was your brother, you'll proudly be strutting your best duck strut when he asks, "Hey, Albert, what you been doing with yourself these days?" To which you then ruffle your dreamy technicolor coat of plumes, boasting, "You know me, just web swiping right on duckdate.com. Wah!" Well, let me know if any of them have sisters or mums. I can't tell the difference anyway, and frankly, I don't care. I only got a 7-year lifespan to get some action. And then, when you're chilling and feeling just ducky, moron humans will come up to you like they've magically discovered the molecular structure that's key to the salty goodness of Cheez-Its when they see you on what they think is their lake, pulling their finger and blurting out for the millionth time, "Aflac," prompting you to scoot over to their picnic table and poop in their bean dip, mixing it good so they'll never know until maybe later that night when they get the bean dip duck shits. And you won't care. You'll be off looking for food in the lake with your F the world ass up in the air, because whether you come back a warthog, a jellyfish, or a duck, there's no way you or anyone can remember what an absolute asshole you were in your previous life. Wah!